Okay, I got in my dialysis chair and I heard, "Tell Kara your worries." He used the word Kara. It's kind of funny. Okay, now, all of these worries are literally, they all feel like top priority, and that's the problem. They all feel like top priority. Okay, making a list of the apostles' teaching that everybody can review. That is a big deal. Finishing the diner book. That is a big deal. That's a work with Christine. Finishing the Family Freedom Party handbook. Finishing the handbook, especially for people that are coming out of rehab centers, to literally be communion group church in the home. And then later on, he showed me, remember the MBTC tenure, spending more time in the Mission Bible Training Center myself personally for a deeper deliverance and for empowerment and literally to touch more people being in the Mission Bible Training Center. But it's handbook first. So handbook is a first priority. Family Freedom Party handbook, so I can actually refer to that handbook and then I go into the MBTC. Okay. Get practice getting and gathering true ecclesia home communion groups. Actually get practice and experience gathering together a cluster of people. Warn and train the women how to train boys by telling my own story. And that has basically formed into this King Josiah talk. The King Josiah talk is a great way of helping women understand what to say to a boy, because I'm explaining to you all the crazy things that I discovered and that happened to me, with this man body and with the Holy Spirit stuff. Then, and these feel like, every single one of these feels like the top priority. I need to do them right now. Here's another thing. The single and married talk. How to teach children the two options of being single and being married, and how wonderful they both are because they're both gifts from God. It's not a problem. You just discover what is right for you. Tell Carrie your worries. Okay, what else? Just the reality of Paula, my friend Paula, and the fact that she's locked away, and God is saying you need to get your friends to be friends with her. In your atmosphere, a top priority for me feels like I don't want your children to have a push away people spirit. And because he lives, all fear is gone. I just heard that song while I was sitting in my dialysis chair. So all of these things are, every single one of these concerns is like, I want to deal with this right now. Go and be with your sent one. Okay? If you have a person who is clearly sent to you by God, who is a top priority person, you should actually be helping that person live their life, and you should be twinsies. You should be deeply connected and figure out what your purpose is and unify your purpose and make major changes. Make major changes, because that's what Jesus says. He says make major changes to be connected with me. I kind of I skipped over that one. All these things feel like top priority. Getting practice, getting experience, going out and gathering together. True communion groups where men are leading the honesty and the men are asking the questions that the children and the people have and getting answers from the Holy Spirit. The Family Freedom Party handbook first, and then the MBTC tenure, spending time in the MBDC, and making the Apostles' teaching list is a big part of the handbook. The Apostles' teaching list.
72-8.